Okay, so yesterday I went for a drive out in the country with a friend. I wasn't driving, um, but we went to the pub and eventually we had a pint and a song came on, Cantaloupe by Us Free. So I haven't heard it in so long that I've just been listening to it and I'm planning on doing a video with it, but the last verse is so hard that I wouldn't even attempt it. But uh, the the first verse I've known, for years. So I'm trying to get it back in memory and get a video down. Uh, but for some reason, YouTube wasn't uploading videos. It wasn't allowing me to do it. Well, I couldn't change the video or anything. So anyway, so this song came on the radio, and it got me thinking that I could do a video of it. But while driving, I'm in the car with this dickhead friend of mine that we actually split up as friends, right? We weren't friends anymore because he's a dickhead. Drink driving, fucking, always thinks, that he's a good driver. But being in the passenger seat of his car the last few days, I've seen some real bad driving. I mean, he stops on country lanes for other cars on roads that are wide enough, because he doesn't want to go past them. I mean, that's bad driving. Oh, I've been on track days. Yeah, but that's not how you drive on the highway. You don't drive the same on a track as you do on a highway. I've never driven on a track, so apart from go-karts or whatever when I was younger, or quads. But yeah, no, I've never had uh, I've never had that kind of bad driving that I've got to stop for another car on a road that's wide enough for both of them. And at speed as well. You can go at 30 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour. That's the speed limit of the road. But yeah, he was trying to shit me up, you see. He was trying to scare me. And I'm not scared easily, so he just upset me. He just annoyed me, and I started getting very upset with him. And then we're in the pub, and he goes, "Oh, we're on the junction from 15 to 16. I'll show you how to drive." And I said to him, "Mate, just grow up, man. Grow up. Why do you have to show me how to drive, right? Why do I need to see that you are a good driver?" And then the first thing he did, he nearly fucking caused an accident going onto the motorway, which is what he did the first time. He thinks he's a good driver going in between the cars, but he gets so fucking close. He gets so close on my side, right, that it's dangerous, right? When I do it with no passengers. I don't drive like that with passengers in the car. Right, there's a difference. I tried to explain to him, to a fucking pisshead, right? There's a difference between driving like that for thrills of feeling like you're on the edge of fucking knocking on heaven's door, right? And then there's driving like that and scaring. And I said to him, "What about me, the passenger?" He said, "Oh, if I'm going to die, you're going to die. I don't give a fuck about the passenger. If I'm going to die, you're going to die." What kind of bullshit is that? I don't give a fuck about you as a passenger. I said to him, you had my lady friend in the car, and you scared her, but not scared her, thrilled her. No, that's how I drive. I thrill her in scaring because she trusts me not to crash. She was scared for her fucking life in his car because the minute he had her attention in the pub, he was he's plying her drinks, and I was like, okay, so I'll let him do that, and let's see where this is going. And then, of course, a few days later, he's like telling me he's gonna fuck her and things like that. So I'm like, mate. So this is why we ended up splitting up because I fucking punched him in the face after he said to me, he said, "Why why did we split? Why did we not? Why were we not friends anymore? And I said, because you called my mum scum. Yeah, but why did we really do it? I get it. I get it. I played with him for a while, toyed with him. I said, oh, I get it. I touched your gear stick. He said, yeah, you touched my gear stick. I said, it's an automatic. I only shook it. It doesn't do anything. Well, it's a 20 grand car. You couldn't 20 grand gearbox. You could have ruined it. Right? So that's a reason to stop the car and punch me in the face, right? After the reason I'd done that was because you fucking insulted my mother. So I punched him in the face. He went to the floor. And then he said to me yesterday, I'll fuck. He kept saying it to me. He kept saying it to me. I'll leave you here. I'll leave you here. So I had no choice but to hang around the car, make sure I was in the car, because that cunt would have left me in the middle of fucking nowhere. Because he doesn't care about his fucking passengers.